Hello. Good morning. God, what a fucking nightmare. I'm gonna get a haircut today, I think. We are here to do these. This is it. We're gonna do our puzzles, and then I think we'll do some Valheim. I don't know. The game I played the other day called Trash Goblin actually put out a big update that day, and I didn't realize it. And I played a little bit more of that this morning, a very small little bit, and that was pretty fun. So I kind of think I want to play that some more. The update was nice. They made it so you could have a little like tool thing on the side of your. You don't have to like fuck around with the tools as much. It's good. It was good. But also I'm on the cusp of adventure in Valheim, and I want to do that so that I can play the game again. Good morning, Candy. Arise. Okay. Do we think there's like another S? Or do we do like... Let's do that. Okay. Maybe it's like... Okay. Alright. That was pretty chill. Nice and quick. How are you today, Candy? I hope you're doing good. I don't know if I was telling you to arise. That arise is me summoning everybody to their task of helping me with the fucking strands where I struggle. Thank you, Total Spud, for following, by the way. I don't know if you're there or not, but I enjoyed watching you. Oh. I enjoyed watching you play Word Salad. I hadn't seen Word Salad before. It was cool. I liked it. I don't know if I'll add it to the things that I do every day because I'm lazy and all of the ones that I do every day are on this list and I don't have to open any other websites. But Word Salad seemed cool. I'd never seen that before. It was nice. April showers. You don't have to work until the afternoon. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. I gotta get back onto my diet, my nutrition plan. I figured out all this stuff where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make high protein foods so my workouts are easier and I'm getting enough protein. I bet this is flowers, you're right. I haven't even been thinking about this. Like this is a daffodil here somewhere, right? How do we do a daffodil? And I haven't been. You know what my problem is? The music isn't louder than normal. I just have my headphones turned up more. This is flowers. Where's the other part of this? Okay, spring flowers. And then, like, I've put all this thought into how much protein I was gonna eat, and then I haven't been doing it. I've been eating fucking Pop-Tarts instead. So I gotta get back on that. I gotta be better about that. But I'm feeling good about it right now, so... like, is this something here? Illy? Is there a flower here? Lily? Is it just Lily, you think? Okay. Iris. Hyacinth. And, crocus. Flowers. We know them. We know some flowers. I only know crocuses from Stardew Valley, though. The connections for today. Hunt, check, game, Ford, president, play car, stop, oxen, block, movie, actor, dam, dysentery, director, concert. It still counts. Knowing things from Stardew and other video games, that shit still counts for sure. Director, president, actor. Like, these are all things from Oregon Trail. Hunt? It's weird to say that these are associated with the video game Oregon Trail and not just associated with life in the Elden days. You know what I mean? But it's 2025. People only know things if they're in video games, like crocuses. I mean, movie, actor, play, director? Or you think this is something else? Actor, director, play, concert? Or maybe these are things with theater seating? Ticketed events. Okay, ticketed events. President, car, director, actor. These are all Fords. I think this was a hint here. President Ford. There's Ford cars. Director. There's a Ford director. I know there is. I can't remember his name. And Harrison Ford. Okay. Okay. Well, we kind of burned through those really quick. That was nice. Oh, today's Monday. Today's Monday. We're going to burn through this really quick, too. Spaghetti strapped top for short.
Kid Vision.
I don't know. I don't know that. Orange sharply. Beers, probably. Bullets and such. Radar dot. A blip. JFK Presidential Library Architect. Tank. That makes sense. Tank top. CSI, is that on TBS? Alec Baldwin. I don't know, Surrealist. Wait. Notes, photos, FaceTime. AP. Do we think these are something apps? Do we think tank is wrong? Okay, Sarah. So it's not something app, I guess. Alright. We'll get there. We'll figure it out. Crackpot. Nuts. Oh. Word repeated in going, gone. Norway's capital is Oslo. Rules on how to behave are... slangy greeting or a hint to the starts of 2025 and 45 across. Cami. CBS? For camisole? Okay, I like that. I still don't know what that is, though. Rules on how to behave. Alan, who played Pierce on MASH, is Aldo. Father, probably like Adu. I'm not sure if that's true, though. This looks like a Moscow Mule. Audibly is allowed. Baba Ganoush, for example, something. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fruit Loops. 2 on a rowboat or our oars. 65 to 75. Typically on an interstate highway. Must be the MPH. Boys, probably lads. Feared scuba diving affliction with the Benz. Roman goddess of the moon. It looks like Luna. I don't know if that's right. Sliver. Shard. 19. That's apnea. Okay, we'll take Luna. 2003 Will Ferrell Christmas movie is Elf. Eden to truck or gloss. Semi. Or whitish. Paler Federal Intelligence Group. Oh my god, the New York Times still thinks Ellen DeGeneres is funny and not a monster. Hockey scores are goals. That must be the NSA. Goofball. Might be a knucklehead. Prefix with athlete or angle. Oops. That looks like it's Godfathers rather than Godfather. Oh, try. Let's try. Like diamonds and calculus problems. I don't know. Cut. Sparkly. Slangy greeting. What many dogs do in the spring and fall, they shed. 3-line poem from Japan is a haiku. Blemish on a car is a dent, maybe. A ding. And a gin. Hatcher of Desperate Housewives. Is it Terry Hatcher? Like that? I don't know if that's right or not. Feels right. Once more. Again. Palm tree berry must be acai. Money in Mexico is a peso. STP? Product known as the Racer's Edge? Okay. Elite group whose members include Steve Martin and Gina Davis. I don't know. Fake. Chopped as logs. Hyoen. I think that's Mira, but I'm not actually sure of that at all. iPad apps. No, it's photos, FaceTimes, or iPad apps. Okay. Actor Abe of Barney Miller is Vigoda. I think it's an I. I don't know if that's right or not. My Chemical Romance groupie is an emo fan, maybe? Divine Comedy or Beowulf are epic. Probably. My light just turned off on its own. I've never seen that happen before. Okay. I guess I don't need that anymore. Nevada's biggest little city in the world is Reno. Endorse as a check is signed. Impay. I never would have got that. It's probably not haunted. It's probably cheap. I paid $9 for it or something off Amazon 5 years ago. Probably just time to replace it, even though I haven't used it that much. Slough off. Slew off. I don't know how to say that word, if I'm honest. I've read that word a lot. In my head, I think of it as slough a lot. Like rhyming with enough. But I don't know if that's right. And I just tried to say it twice, and I realized that I don't know how. Crackpot's loon, though. And this is molt, I think. Rules on how to behave are codes of conduct. Daps. This looks like eggplant. Dip. Did I dip? Well, aren't you fancy is la-di-da. Saturday Night Live segment is a skit. Become more attentive with Up. Perk. Business casual pants are khakis. Gap. Gap. We had the same thoughts. Oh, look. No. I was thinking Lagoon. In my head, I like, oh, Lagoon fits, but it definitely doesn't fit here. Gap. I don't know Gap. I'm off. I don't know how a Lagoon's a Gap either. It just popped into my fucking head. Fake. Shark diving production. That's a cage. Film director Ryan Johnson. Pleasurable. Must be nice. What's crackin'? Lacoon? And that's Mensa. What's a lacuna? I think I've seen that word before, but I never thought of it as a gap. Lacuna. It looks like it just means gap. An unfilled space or interval, a gap. The journal has filled a lacuna in Middle Eastern studies, a missing portion in a book or manuscript. In anatomy, a cavity or depression, especially in bone. Google just says it a gap. Which I didn't realize, but you know, we can learn things even from the Monday crosswords. Maybe I should just type in sloth and just see how Google thinks I should say it.
Slough.
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 Slough. Okay. Thank you, Google. I'm not going to remember that. You remember seeing Lacuna on some clothes before? Is Lacuna like the Gap, not Gap clothes? Is that like fancy Gap? You think? Like, is that a brand that the Gap sells? I wonder. That's a cute-ass name for clothing from the Gap, if true. House of Lacuna. We are a women's and girls' fashion brand. It says it means new space in Latin. This is what I'm looking at. New space. I guess they make makeup and stuff. Cleansing cream. Paint protection films and window films. I guess you just buy them on Amazon or at Ulta's and Walgreens. Okay. I don't think they're associated with the Gap. Well, shit. That was the entirety of our puzzles for today. We're done in 20 minutes. Let's just do one of these word salads so I can show you. This is a daily thing. Puzzles. Okay, I don't know if I did today's or not. I think this might be today's, but we're just gonna do one. In it, these letters can all be used multiple times. You have to find words with this many letters, and they are in alphabetical order. And this is our theme. Rhymes with late, which I guess means 8. And rotate or rate or fate or something. Or great. And then as you use up the letters, like because there was no longer a need for an eye here, it got rid of it. So it'll reduce the options on the board when we no longer need them. And it seemed like pretty cool. This is what I was watching Total Spud play. But I did just watch him do like 15 of these, so I don't feel the need to do all of them. They do have to be next to each other too, like with the strands. So I don't think I can make an agitate or a rotate as good as they would look. It seems like for words that are supposed to rhyme with late, I don't have a lot of ATEs available to me. Like Nate. You know? But it looks like maybe we can do a straight. Yeah. There's definitely some rhymes in here for sure. Do we think fate like that rhymes? It does. Okay. So we have one that comes after S. It probably starts with this T down here somehow, right? Ornate. Is it ornate? Okay. And this one is great. And that's it. That's the word salad. I do kind of like it. They all pretty much end up being pretty quick too, based on how much I was just watching. But that also feels like maybe I don't need it to add it to my rotation, my daily puzzle list, if I just... It's going to take me 40 seconds half the time. I liked it though. It seemed cool. For something I hadn't seen before. It seemed pretty neat. I really do need to get a haircut. Let's do Valheim. Because I did get to a point in Valheim yesterday where I didn't want to play it this morning without turning the stream on. Like I set up everything to go on a trip, and I didn't want to like... Yeah, so I want to do that shit. Get it done. So that tomorrow morning I can get back on and grind it instead of feeling like I had to wait for recording. We gotta get on a boat and we gotta go find a swamp. A different swamp. We're leaving our home. Our safety. Let's bring some... Oh wait, I think we put it in the boat. We got some iron and... or some tin and copper to make a food and a cauldron. Not a food, a forge and a cauldron. And we brought some food so we can start farming as soon as we get there. And... yeah, we're gonna go basically straight that way, I think. And figure out what we can spot. And I gotta remember to change my shit. And unfortunately, we are kind of going into the wind, so that's very sad, but we're almost done with Swamp, I think. I don't know how difficult it's going to be for me to defeat the bone mass. It ain't gonna be easy. And I'm certainly not prepared to do it right this second, but we need to find him first. Oh, wait. I wonder if this abomination's still out here in the water. I don't see him, but he might rise right up out of the ocean and get us. This could be a short trip. I think he'd have done it by now, though. I don't know. You know, I think if I was a gigantic tree creature, I'd probably be cool with it. Give me a sick name, you know? So I think basically we're just following this coastline until the swamp ends. We're going to be able to see a section of swamp across from us, and I think that's where the Veglacier was pointing. I'm not entirely sure of that. He does. I have not played the Pikmin games. I've seen a lot of them. I haven't played them myself. I feel like I would like to sometime, but I played... You know what I played was an Xbox game called Overlord, which I think was just a Pikmin ripoff, except with goblins instead of Pikmin. And I feel like I've got the vibes from that. I heard the most recent one was supposed to be pretty good. So we're going to try and find the swamp that's like this direction across from this swamp. And then we're going to navigate around that island until we find someplace safe to land and set up a base in a meadow, hopefully. We'll take a dark forest base if we have to, because those are relatively safe for us now. But I would prefer a meadow. I probably should have brought even more wood than this, but we're going to be able to find wood when we get there, you know. You know what? I probably should have also... I should have worn that bronze armor, because I'm not going to be able to be able to repair my axe. I should have put on my bronze pick and my bronze axe, at least. Because the forge, without whatever upgrade I need, isn't going to be able to repair my shit. We'll have to sail back anyway. This is a trip we're going to make a couple of times, at least. Alright, so I think this long-ass, like, angled coast, I think that's the end of the peninsula there, probably. It's hard to tell, but I think that means this is swamp over here. And that's where I was looking at. I don't know if this makes us faster. I think it does. I wonder if if I sail too close to this, I wonder if the abomination will cross this gap. If I think it does, then it does. I kind of think it doesn't. I put it up because I feel like it should, but I kind of think it doesn't, actually. I don't feel faster. Alright, the question is now, do I think the swamp was over there, or do I think it was over there? Because it looks like we have options. And I don't really know which way to go. I think that's going to be mountain biome over there, though. Towards the top of that, anyway. I think it's that way. The swamp I want, I think it's that one. Alright, do you think those are meadows or plains? Trees. The danger if we go near that and it's plains is very, very high. Nice, dude. I'm glad you're free to relax a little bit. How exciting. Is it are you doing anything special today? You guys going out to eat or having a party or anything? I think that's meadow. I don't think that is plains. That might be a good place to stop for the night if it is plains. Or, meadow. You always eat tiny cakes on each other's birthdays. That's cute. Oh, I could eat a tiny cake right now. Alright, I think that's meadows too. Okay, okay. One little Black Forest island. We're gonna go over to this meadow here, because I think the swamp is there. I guess we should look. Before I land and start building a base, I should actually look and make sure I'm, you know, navigating towards a swamp. Okay, definitely. That's you right now? That little guy on the island over there? Oh, feeling cold. Not me. It's actually so nice out right now. I got my window open. Look at that shit. Hard to tell, maybe, but... It's like 50 out. Ooh, and we already have a little pre-built base here. Alright, let's land here. Land here, we'll build a little campfire, we'll set up, and then, sleep through the night, probably, and then go check that swamp out in the morning. I was Astrid. I got scared, sorry. There's some green shit in there and I don't like it. I think this might be a bad... Oh yeah, this is a Draugr. A Draugr village. Which ain't great. That was really close. Let's just drink this really quick, because I'm going to die. I didn't realize my health hadn't regened yet. If there's a tough one in here, it could be really bad. There is a Draugr Elite inside that room. I don't know if they're smart enough to open the doors. I hope he's inside that room, anyway. What is 50? 50 is probably like... 6? 7? I don't know. You know what? Let me look. 10? 50 FNC. 10. It's like not warm, it's not hot, but it's like compared to the 30 degrees that I've been living in for the last 7 months, pretty nice. Nice stamina. Alright, so we'll have to... I guess we'll have to spend the night clearing this entire fucking base out of all this enemy spawners. Alright. There's enemies in there, but no spawner. Yes, spawner in this one. This is so sketchy. Can they come out of the door? Alright, I think these guys gotta go first. Shot me through the wall. So annoying. I'm going to die. I'm not going to die. It's pretty close, though. Okay. Now we're cold and wet. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Come back here. Alright, there's no spawner in there. I hear one, though. Oh no, it's a beehive. Okay. That's actually good. That's solid. Happy about a beehive. I whiffed. I don't know why he ran away. I think I'm just intimidating. You know? He saw me defeat all of his friends and family. And he knew he had to escape. I did, in fact, murder an entire village. Perfectly innocent, disgusting, rotting corpsemen. I heard them scrimming. I need this guy to chill the fuck out so I can just shoot him. Okay, there's got to be a spawner in here too. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to put them into the penis explosion chamber. Okay, no spawner in there. Which means I just have to kill those guys now. How many arrows do I have? Which of these houses should I make my house? I guess this one in the middle, probably, right? Can you come out this door? Okay, I don't think he can come out the door. I closed it. I wanted to let him, like, come around the edge. Let's do right here. And we'll see if this burns anything down real quick. We do have to roof it, though. Which I'm going to choose to do slightly differently than it's already been done. Maybe I do like this. Boop. Boop. Alright. Do I die if I sleep in a house with this? Probably not. I think I'm probably okay like that. Where's this supposed to connect? Guess that looks right. Maybe I don't want these ones. All right. Oh yeah, we fucked that one up actually, for sure. This one's fucked up. Is this right? We fucked that one up too. It's so weird how these things connect. Oh no, look. That kind of looked cool actually. Kind of like that. Do like a little weird little half wall thing here too. What does this look like from the outside? I like it. I like it. I need more wood. This will all eventually fall down. I wonder if this is supporting anything. This looks fucking weird, doesn't it? I think that's fucked up too. Something about this roof just didn't work right. Oh, you know what? I should level this all out first. That'll do. And now we fix up all the old stuff. I think that's kind of fucked up, actually. That didn't help. In fact, I think it just made it all worse. Let's do this and see if we can just dig it out a little bit. And level. Does that help? Kind of. I just don't like dirt coming through the floor of my building is all. A little bit where it makes sense, I kind of don't mind so much. But it's going to drive me crazy if I see it there forever. What's this? I think it's encouragement to put my door someplace weird. Like on the edge. That's where the windows go now. Let's do this. Shit does not go on here straight at all. The fuck is happening here? Why is this like this? Maybe I should put a gate there. What if instead of this weird little side door, I put a whole ass gate right here? Two big doors. I kind of like this, though. It'd be nice to have a big open window in the front. I think that's cute. Okay, bed goes right here. We're gonna have our cooking stuff here. And I guess we have to have our forge right here. Edge. How far out does this stick? Pretty far. If I build a shelf like this, can I put a chest on it, is the question. And... do they stick through the roof? No. Sick. This is probably, like, not ideal smoke management. We're gonna do some, like, Sydney Opera House shit. Put our little tiered chimney here. It's gonna look cool. I can't reach it though. Cool? Not cool? I don't know. I think it looks alright. It's a lot less smoky. We need some additional light in here. Doesn't seem like that's going to burn everything down. Let's see if we can do one more. I think we can do one more here. No sweat. I'm gonna destroy this one too, and we're gonna put turnip and carrot fields right here. Got me. He got me. Yeah, and then I guess we'll try and just follow the path of the walls that are already here as well. I think that would be cute. And then we'll do something with these ones, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna go explore the swamp, though, tomorrow, first thing. Because that's what we're here for in the end. As much as I want to establish a cute-ass base here, we're here to check and see if the swamp is real. And if the swamp has what we need in it. And I don't want to go through the process of, like, building up a whole fortress here if it ain't. If it ain't the real shit. So, we sleep, and then we'll get up tomorrow and we'll go check. See what we can find in there. You dream you are hunting with your companions, running high over green hills and down through mist-haunted valleys. And then if we, if we don't find what we're looking for in there, we'll just sail on. And we're going to stay near the coast so that we can find our way back without getting lost forever in the wilderness. I think that might be it right there. I think that might be what we're looking for right away. The green lights on the edges of things. I put on my narrator voice, yeah. I think that might be the fucking... That's the bone mass spawner, I think. Oh, shit. Oh, no, dude. Okay. Alright. Things got a little more complicated. There's like a section of plains in the middle here, in between our swamp and shit. Oh my god, there's a fucking lox there. That means definitely mosquitoes can spawn right here. Do it again. I'm sure I think I do it every time I fucking read anything. Sort of. Oh no, dude. Like, locks are chill. Those guys, they're cool. They're not gonna fuck with us. But the fact that they spawn in this little section of plains in between my meadow and the swamp that I need is brutal. Because if I have to run through here, there's like a pretty solid chance the mosquito just fucking kills me. Alright, let's go see. Alright, let's just try it. We'll do a little run through and we'll see if that's what we need at least. I'm pretty sure locks are just chill if I hang out with them and I don't attack them. That's a lot of berries there too. I kind of want them. Oh no, the locks are fighting something. Why is this guy taking so much damage? Is this my altar? Oh, maybe this isn't the altar. Okay. Genuinely, actually, that's kind of a relief, because I don't want this to be where the altar is. On the edge of the plains here would be a fucking nightmare. That's plains right there, so it's kind of making me scared. I'm way more nervous about the mosquitoes than about the Draugr at this point. We'll have to go back and get more poison potions. Let's just do it this way. Okay. Okay. All right, we got what we deserved. I shouldn't have been trying to do that way. Yeah, 1-star Draugr archers still kill us. No doubt. But that's what we built this base for. We're not far now. As long as there's not a fucking mosquito here waiting to end my life. I might be able to snag some of those berries from the locks, too. They didn't seem to like me being over there very much, but that's alright. Oh my god. Alright, if we're dying, we're at least going to do it closer to our base. Maybe all these guys will fight the locks for me. Oh fuck, that's a mosquito too. That mosquito didn't one-shot us. The mosquito didn't one-shot us. I think we got hit by the mosquito at one point there. This plains in between here is an issue. Let's... We're gonna sail a little more. I like what we did here. This is a nice little spot. Let's drop some of this crap off. Junk that we just don't need to carry with us is what most of this is. I guess we'll take these. And we need this and this. We don't need that. I'm going to sail around the other side of this swamp that we're next to and see if there's a meadow on the other side that doesn't have a plains on it. Because we need to be able to get in there without fucking... Yeah. That... Look at that little maniac, dude. He's swimming out into the water to chase that deer down. It would be pretty hype if we could get some of those berries, though. Let's try one more time. Let's just try and get some berries real quick. I hope that guy doesn't take him anywhere near my boat. If I could tame these locks and have them on the island here fucking shit up for me, that would be pretty sick too. Is this locksmith? They killed one. They killed one. They killed one. They killed one. The Draugr killed the locks? Or maybe the Deathsquito did. we got one of the needles. I think that means the mosquito died, actually. There's goblins nearby. Just kind of sketchy. There he is. Is this more locksmith here? No, dear. Too weak for locksmith. So sad. No, dude. Fuck off. Alright, you can destroy that shit. I don't care about that. What killed that deer there? I gotta go, dude. I don't like what's happening here. Okay. Well, that was certainly an adventure. We're going to go to the other side of this zone and see what we see over there. And if it's more plains, we'll figure it out from there. We'll probably come back here. If this swamp is surrounded by plains, this is like not really that long a stretch of plains. We can figure out how to get how to deal. You know what I mean? I don't want to. But we could. I just have a feeling that if I fuck around in there, I'm going to eventually just get one shot by a mosquito. And it's going to be a nightmare. We could probably figure out how to tame the locks. In that, I do already know how to tame them technically, but we could probably like, if I had a little family of locks in that little section just hanging out, it would probably be okay. Like, they would be able to protect me from the Draugr, even. I'd be able to run back in there for safety. They might even be able to help me fight the Bone Mass, if I could lead them over to towards them. Before that point, though, extremely sketchy. Trying to live next to the plains. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything with any of this without the intervening stuff. I mean, it looks like plains on the far side of the swamp over there, too. That is a 2-star leech. Hopefully he doesn't see us. Oh no, there's plains on the other side of the swamp over there too. Shit. Those big-ass rock pillars are on the plains. Now it's getting dark again. I'm really not a huge fan of what's happening right now, if I'm honest. I'm going to try to get into that crypt right there. This crypt right here. I'm going to park my boat, and we're going to run to it. And we're going to see if we can... This whole situation seems scary. In fact, I'm changing my mind right now. Because there's going to be a ghost. A ghost is going to spawn right here. And it's going to fly out onto the water, and it's going to kill me on my boat in one hit. And I'm going to have to run through the entire swamp to get my shit back with no clothes on. So I think what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to try and make this journey by land again. That's not that far away. I want to get in there so I can see what direction it points me. Something in the water chasing me. It's a leech, but you never like to see that shit, you know? I think this probably just isn't even the right one, based on how small it seems. The fuck out of here with this fog. Oh my god, I can't even see where I'm going anymore. I don't like this. I see, like, the tops of trees all around me. I don't know where I'm at anymore. I'm completely disoriented. I think that way is the peninsula on the island I came from. Oh, no, wait. I have no fucking idea where I'm at. I feel like that I see more plains rocks ahead of me. That's a fucking Surtling spawner. We got close enough to the swamp there where a leech came out to see us. I don't remember where a Surtling spawner is. Maybe this is the other swamp. I can't believe how lost I got immediately as soon as that fog rolled in, dude. I'm just gonna chill. I think I'm just gonna wait the fog out. Seems like kind of a silly thing to do, but I legitimately have no fucking idea where I'm at. Like, I guess if that's Surtling spawners, I think maybe that was the island that I came from. I need to be able to see the tree. Right now I think I'm stationary, so I should be okay. But I probably was heading further and further out to sea. That's how I get lost and I never find my base again. And I never find my shit again. You know what I mean? I think at this point I could figure out how to get back just based on where the tree's at, but like... Or where Yggdrasil's at, but like, fucking... Yeah. I don't know whether... Like, it's hard to tell, but I feel like I see the outline of a rock, like, right here. Which means plains. So I think... And there's plains and a big rock on the coast of that swamp. I think. The one I came from. But I think this is the one I came from, which means that the one I want to be at is... Is that Yggdrasil there? I think maybe that's the one of the arms of Yggdrasil there. So, actually... maybe that's right. Maybe, yeah, that probably does make this swamp I came from. And this the swamp I want to be at. At least the sky is pretty, yeah. The fog's coming back in, dude. Oh my god, it was gone for 1 second. I almost got oriented. I think I want to go right through here. You jinxed us, is what happened there, by the way. You said the sky is pretty, and I went to look up at the sky, and the clouds rolled back in. Instantly. I'm pretty sure we're going the right way now. Kind of. I mean, I don't think it would be that bad, right? Assuming you live in a world where there's not sea monsters, which we're not in Valheim. There is sea monsters in Valheim, and we could have gotten eaten overnight, for sure. But like, you know, you just can't see anything, you know? assuming you have, like, some food to eat, it would probably be a lot like it just was for us, where it's just like you kind of got to wait it out, you know? Okay. Up that hill is more plains, I think, so I think we're heading the right direction still. Oh yeah, there's our locks. I just saw a locks. He's in that top right corner. So we have a couple of options. It's really good that the fog's going out now that I found my way home. It would have been nice to have that shit happen a minute ago. Option one, I run across the plains, dive into the swamp, and just try and make it to that thing. Option two, I go back to the old swamp, find a spot that I've already been, and check our bearing from there. I need to make sure that this is even, like, the right direction to the bone mass spawner. I might go into the swamp here and not even... not even be able to get where I want to get. It didn't seem like I was having much luck just now, you know what I mean? Let's try it again, fuck it. The worst thing that happens if I die is I sail home and I start over making new equipment. We grind out iron again. And we play the game for another 100 hours. Did he make that noise because he saw me? I don't think so. What am I doing? Oh no, the goblin's right here, dude. He just tanked it. Okay, I don't think he tanked that one. Did he drop anything good? Oh, maybe. Yes. Gosh. My pockets are full again already. I want to be able to pick shit up. Oh, I put my sausages in there. I might be able to fight an abomination. I mean, I know I can fight an abomination. I might be able to, like, hand-to-hand fight an abomination. I don't feel extremely confident about it. Here. Eat that. Be my friend. Eventually. I think I'm just going to try and ignore it. I'm going to try and run by it. Frankly, is a really awful idea. Because what's going to happen is that I'm going to run by it, and then it's going to cut me off on my way back, and I'm going to die. But that's what we're here. That's what we're doing. Can you fuck off, please? There's not even, like, actually a safe way for me to go here. That's plains right there. I'm gonna fucking get killed by a mosquito. Maybe the abomination will get killed by a mosquito. Oh, fuck. Please stop. He did not stop. I'm not having a good time. I gotta go, dude. I've just been like panicking for the last 5 minutes. I don't even know what to do here. Just running in circles trying to stay away from this thing and that thing and this thing. I don't even know where my fucking... the tomb I'm trying to get to is. Okay, I see it actually. It's right there. Somebody shot me. We'll do a little ground leveling on our way. We'll just... oh, fuck. Somebody just shot me again. Where in the fuck? Okay. Alright, alright. That's progress. Sort of. Now we just gotta hope there's nothing too bad in here. And that there's also a... Bagvisir in here. That's worrying. The fact that that guy crawled out of there is very... that's concerning. Oh shit. Oh shit. He doesn't have to swim across that like I do? That's scary. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 1 o'clock, and I didn't feed my dogs. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm sure they're probably very upset about it. But I had my door closed, so they couldn't let me know. I think the move here is to just do what I just did again. And just trail them back here every time if I can. This swimming through this shit is gonna be painful. If I keep getting Draugr elites, or if an archer comes. But I think really my only option here is to like try and get in there, you know? Painful. Painful. Can I see this thing from here? Oh. Oh, we take a couple of those, we're in trouble. Let's go back to our fire and chill out for a second. We regen health faster if we're dry and if we're resting. So this is helpful to us. We're gonna run out of our poison resistance meat in 4 minutes. Which means that it's going to be much more dangerous to be inside the swamp. And I'm not going to be happy about that. So if we don't kill these guys and be done with it in like 2.5 minutes, it's gonna get a lot worse, I think. At this point, I would prefer him to just come out. Alright. The archer followed us too. We gotta go outside for a second. What am I doing in the swamp again? I need to get into that room where those guys are. Because there's a little rock in there that's got a symbol on it that shows me where I need to be to summon the next boss. And I don't think it's here. And I could... Realistically, at this point, what I should do is just try and get back to my base and sail back home and hit one of the fucking crypts that are there, that are safe, that I've opened already, that aren't filled with enemies. I should restock my poison mead. But if I can get in there and I can just read that shit and I can get a bearing, like what direction I need to go from here, like we narrow it down a bit, you know? I think I have to leave for my life right now. Okay. Did another one spawn already? Yes. Oh my god. now we have to leave. Now we actually have to leave and just leave forever. Okay, a 1-star 1 spawned. I can't kill that guy and the archer at the same time. I was just like trying to see if I could do enough damage to get them both. You know what I mean? Quick enough. And that dream is dead. The dream of using this thing as a pointer for us is dead forever. But that means we get to stop fucking around in here and go home and be safe and be comfy for a minute. As long as we can actually make it. Yeah, definitely not a sure thing. I believe that I still hear the abomination walking around. There's a fucking mosquito right there. Mosquito right there, goblins right there. Abomination over there. This whole island is just not fun. Not good. I think this will be a great spot for me to come when I need plains shit. But right now, this is too dangerous. I'm genuinely at risk of losing all my shit forever. So we're going to run for our lives. Sail back home. Mosquito. Mosquitoes are like pretty soft. I don't know if I could kill them with like one arrow. Oh, yeah, well, that was a good shot. The mosquito's still alive, which is really bad. Did he kill them all? The abomination won? Okay, we're just gonna make a break for it. Oh. Okay, well, I thought this was going to be a swamp adventure, and it turned into our first, basically, plains adventure. But could have gone a lot worse. We're live. We're not home free yet, but we're basically home free. We have some new shit to take home and fuck with. Some needles and some lox pelt and meat. See if we can make anything out of it. I don't think we can yet. I think we need probably some sort of upgrade first. But it's cool to have. We get to melt some black metal down. We're going to have 5 black metal ingots. I don't know how much you need of those for anything. Is this guy, like, gonna come fuck me up? He can break that. He can break those all day. That's fine. Truthfully, he could tear the whole base down while I'm gone. And I won't know the difference. Well, we gotta go. But yeah, I have a feeling that's not the right swamp. It's not very big. We're gonna need to... I mean, probably what I should do is sail that way around this entire island, if it's actually this direction still. I think it's this direction. So, we're gonna have to figure it out. But that'll be for another time. I'm not ready to figure it out right now. That was stressful. It doesn't feel that much like a win, but this stuff here, these are wins. I don't think we can use it for anything yet, but we have those recipes. We have that knowledge now. I think we need silver. Probably. Alright, once we get home, I'm gonna end stream and go shopping. I have some shopping to do today. I gotta go do chores. But I do want to make it home first. I gotta buy food. I gotta buy a couple of other things. We are kind of going the wrong way with these waves. think next time I try this, I will sail out here. Somewhere on here there's a little crypt that we've already been into. Like, a lot of this is actually way safer than the swamp we were just in. And we'll be able to probably just sail up, kill a couple of leeches, go inside a crypt, read a Vegvasir, and depart. If there's one close to the water here, which I thought there was, but I'm not seeing it anymore. There's one there. We'll probably do that one. But that'll be for next time. I don't... It might be easier still to just make sure using one of the ones near the actual base. When will I play Hello Kitty again? I was thinking about playing it today, honestly. But I woke up this morning and I wanted to play Valheim. And I couldn't because I had set myself up to do this trip right before I stopped, and I didn't want to do it off stream. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I do want to play more Hello Kitty. We gotta get our login rewards or whatever. It depends too. Like the other day, Smack and Hokey and everybody started playing Marvel. Like I guess Hokey didn't even go to sleep, so like they were playing it all night. So if I get on tomorrow and they're doing that shit again and they're already on all playing Marvel, I'll probably just play Marvel instead, but I really do want to play more Hello Kitty. I was having a good time in that game. It was much less stressful than today, just now. Yeah, man. If I die in that crypt, right? Oh my god. We'd have to run all the way through that swamp naked. Or spend however long in that meadow getting our shit back together. Man, what a nightmare that would have been. I think we could probably do this now, actually. I haven't had to do it with quite that like distance, but yeah, we've done corpse runs lots of times. Every time you die, your skills reduce, and I'm back up to 32 now. But fucking yeah, I was at 32. Run speed or run level, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, and I just every time I fucking make any progress I die, I have to run back for my shit. But that's sort of how the game is, you know. Eventually I will die and lose all my gear and not remember where it is and not be able to go back and retrieve it, and we'll have to like figure some other shit out. But up to this point, I have at least been able to find it all again every time. You know what? Before we stop, I think I will go into the tomb and try and figure out what direction I'm supposed to be going. Because there's one, like, right here. It'll be quick and easy to get to. With a Vegvaseer in it. I don't even know if I was, like, in the right spot. I mean, clearly I wasn't, because he wasn't there, but, like... whether I was in the right direction. Alright. It's called parallel parking. I know you've seen it before. Can I even put these in here? Do these burn? I think I need, like, another type of furnace for that. So, okay, that's one thing. Okay, and I don't think we've learned anything about... Okay, we can make needle arrows, though. We could make these. 4 needles gets us 20, though. And we only have 3 needles. Shit. Okay, we didn't get anything new in there either. Alright, yeah, let's just go run over to one of those crypts real fast. They're close. We can do it really quick, I think. As long as I don't die to some randomly spawned little 2-star Draugr, you know? I know there's one in here. Alright, so... when you click on this, it moves your camera in the direction that you have to go. If I take this out and I point it roughly in that direction.